Hey there, I'm Lydia Walker and this is another pregnancy update with our baby number 2. In this video I'm going to cover the new 3rd trimester pregnancy symptoms that I've been experiencing in the past couple of weeks. So I'm going to go over the symptoms that I've had between weeks 28 through 30. I am 30 weeks pregnant tomorrow. I'll show you more of a bump shot in just a little while. But the last couple of weeks have definitely seemed like a shift in the symptoms, and it's gone from just a little bit of aches and pains to way more aches and pains in the last couple of weeks. But I know that it's pain with a purpose because little baby is growing well, and I'm thankful for that. But I wanted to share just from my experience what I've been feeling in the last couple of weeks and what has changed. So I'm going over the pregnancy symptoms. And over the past few weeks, my app tells me that the baby is about 3 pounds. He's probably 16 inches tall or so, and from now on until I give birth, he will be packing on the pounds, which means that I will be packing on the pounds. And I'm definitely feeling it, feeling bigger, and things are stretching and moving around. So that is the cause of a lot of these aches and pains. So here are some of the pregnancy symptoms that I've experienced so far in the 3rd trimester and from weeks 28 to weeks 30. So I've had some sleep insomnia where I'm definitely tired, so I should be sleeping, but sometimes I'm wide awake in the middle of the night, and I try to sleep when I can, and I am getting pretty good sleep, just interrupted sleep. I'm having to get up to go to the bathroom, and that's totally normal. But one thing that's shifted in this past week is that I've felt baby drop lower. He has been kicking me up in my ribs and kind of like on the side, but I'm feeling him move lower, and so I feel like his head is actually dropped and in position. And so yesterday I was actually able to feel baby hiccups, which is so cute. It's kind of like a rhythmic feeling, kind of like a kick, but a little softer, but of course like hiccups. But that's one reason that I could tell kind of where his head was because I was feeling those hiccups, and it was so cute. I remember that happening with my first baby, and so that's a fun feeling. So other than this sleep insomnia and just discomfort in general, just moving around is getting harder and I'm moving slower. But I've also had lots of muscle pain, like round ligament pain, because all the muscles are loosening up, and my pelvis is getting ready to stretch. And so I've had a lot of pubic pain and what they call lightning crotch, which does not sound good, and I can tell you it does not feel good either. But it's basically like a shooting lightning pain from the inside, and it doesn't feel good. But that is part of pregnancy in the 3rd trimester. Things are moving around, and it is painful sometimes, especially when I'm rolling over in bed or trying to get out of bed, or I stand up too fast. It seems to cause that. It also causes Braxton Hicks, and I've been having so many contractions sooner with my 2nd baby than I did the first time around. And I think I can tell that more because I know what they feel like. But I've had really strong Braxton Hicks, and they haven't been consistent where they keep going, but sometimes I wonder. I was timing contractions the other day and looking up early labor signs to see if there was anything else, but it seemed like they would go away if I would walk around. If I take a hot shower, then that helps the muscles kind of calm down. But I do think that this baby is going to come sooner. He has about 10 more weeks to cook, give or take, and I don't think he's going to be late like my first baby. She was 2 weeks late, and I just don't feel like he's gonna be in there that long, especially since I've been having so many contractions already, and you know, chasing a toddler is making me have to move around and be more active, and so that might throw me into labor earlier. I don't know. But no other labor signs yet, just really strong Braxton Hicks, and I can tell that I'm feeling that throughout the day at different points, and sometimes at night. So another symptom that's kind of been new, maybe because it's winter now, is dry skin and itchy skin. so I've been using more moisturizer and lotion, and I've been washing my hands a lot, which makes my hands really dry, so I've been using like a Burt's Bees really strong moisturizer on my hands, and that seems to help with the chapped skin. But even on my face, I've been noticing that it's just drier, so I'm trying to do what I can for the dry and itchy skin. I've noticed I have been more irritable about things, or at least feeling more irritable or more emotional towards things, and so I can tell that the hormones are strong with this one. And so I try to keep a practical mindset, but every once in a while I have really strong feelings and I'm not sure why, and I'm just, you know, more emotional or irrational about something because I'm pregnant, and I can tell the difference because I'm normally pretty level-headed, I think. A few other symptoms have been heartburn and indigestion, so I just take a Tums for that, drink some water, try not to eat super spicy foods. I don't like spicy foods anyway, but like things with tomato or like acidic things can stir up heartburn, especially if you eat like a big bowl of pasta right before bed. That can cause heartburn. But also just like with everything moving around, your stomach is not digesting the same way when there's other stuff going on in there. So last week I tripped over my cat and I pulled a glute muscle, and that was really painful. I was actually kind of hobbling around, and I think I mentioned in my last update that I haven't been waddling like a pregnant lady yet. Well, I spoke too soon because I was waddling this week with a pulled glute muscle, and that was painful, but a chiropractic adjustment helped with that. I took some hot showers, tried to stretch it out, and after a couple days it seemed to go away. I've had prego brain and some forgetfulness, so I've taken a wrong turn when I was driving somewhere that I drive all the time, so there was no reason for me to take a wrong turn, but I did anyway. I would say that I would do something and then it totally slips in my mind, and normally I keep kind of a running list of what I need to do in my mind, so I'm trying to write things down that are important and make sure I don't forget. And also I'm trying not to overcommit myself and say yes to too many things, because I'm not feeling as much energy now. I mean, it's in bursts at this point, and then other times I just don't feel like doing anything and keep going anyway because mom life. I have a toddler, you know. But this week I've noticed that I'm getting short of breath easier, and so when I do, I just try to sit down or take a breather, or, you know, give myself a break, because I know it's just a part of the process. I did have a midwife appointment at 28 weeks, and we checked all of my levels, my blood pressure, had a urine sample done, and that tells us a lot of things that she was checking on. My weight was 190, so I've gained about 15 pounds so far in this pregnancy, which I'm happy with, and I will probably gain between, I don't know, maybe 10 more pounds or 10 to 15 more pounds before baby's here. At this point it's pretty rapid, like a pound or half a pound a week. So that's going to get bigger, but I feel pretty good about the weight gain. I feel like I'm pretty active and fit and eating well, and baby's growing well, so not too worried about it. But it is weird to plan to gain weight, to say, okay, in the next 10 weeks I'll probably be gaining 10 pounds. Most people are trying to lose weight, and so planning to gain weight is just a totally different thought process, and I just know that it's part of the deal. But those are my symptoms that I've had from weeks 28 to weeks 30, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm in the home stretch. I've got about 10 weeks left to go. Like I said, give or take, baby could come early or later than that, but that's just an estimated due date. And we're counting down. We're so excited. We just had Thanksgiving with our family, and we're planning to be home for Christmas. And then January is kind of a natural time that things slow down, and then baby's due in February. So we're just looking forward to the next few months and finishing out this pregnancy strong, and trying to take care of myself and let people help me with things before I get desperate. So that's my goal, is to ask for help and be willing to accept people's help when they offer. this past week I've had my mother-in-law visiting with us, and she is such a huge help, especially with Adeline, and so I felt like it was vacation having her around because she's so helpful. We got a bunch of stuff done because I was really feeling a strong nesting urge, and I was like, things need to get done. I've got a list, like we got to make this happen while I'm still like feeling up to it and while I have help. So we did several things in the nursery. I'm actually in the nursery baby room now, but we went through the closet. We washed baby clothes and folded and sorted by size, and several friends have given me baby boy clothes, so it was cute going through all the little newborn things and seeing that he's gonna be so tiny and babies come so little. But I'm excited to have that organized. And then we also were able to put together a bag of things to donate, and then we stored some things that had been, you know, waiting to be taken up to the attic, and just little things that had piled up that were on my mental checklist that just needed to get done. And so I feel like we're getting closer. Another cool update this week is that we ordered a inflatable hot tub to use for a water birth. So I'm planning to have a home birth, and I want to labor in the water and possibly give birth and deliver in the water as well. I think it's you know, a beautiful option, and that's a great way to cope with the strong contractions of labor, especially during transition and at the end in the pushing phase. So I know that hot water has helped me before in labor, and it's helped me so far as I've had Braxton Hicks contractions. That's helped to kind of cope through those, and so I'm excited about this hot tub and trying that out. I like that this one has an adjustable temperature, so you make sure that it's at a safe and comfortable temperature and it stays that way. We're also getting things together in my home birth kit, and I'm collecting things that I already have and then looking for good deals on things that I haven't ordered yet, but I will be ordering those in the next couple of weeks, just so that we have things on hand that we'll need when it's time for baby to get here. So I know that's a lot, and I wanted to cover everything that's been going on the last couple of weeks and give you an update. I would love to hear your questions, so if you have pregnancy questions for me or want to know what I've thought about different things, just let me know. Let me know your questions in the comment section. Alright, my card on my camera filled up, so I'm just going to finish this video on my phone, and thank you for watching, because I really appreciate you going along this journey with me, and I can't wait to be able to share this whole experience of baby number 2. And I really appreciated watching people's videos through the process to see what was normal and to see what other people experienced. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and I would love for you to join my subscriber family. So hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so that you'll know every time I post a new video. I've also got some exciting new music coming out soon for Christmas and doing some covers, and I would love to hear your requests for some music as well, so let me know what you think. I did promise you a bump shot, so I will do that and show you the bump at 30 weeks pregnant with baby boy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.